Good day, good day. This is Frederick, and welcome to my watch list. I figured I'd just get the nerves out the way and get started with the first video, where I simply go over the stocks that have caught my attention based on previous patterns, current trends, and basically what I think is going to happen during the week. All right, now looking at the one of the stocks I'm looking at here is ticker CBLI. Now, CBLI has been getting a lot of purchases around the $1 and $1.10 area. If you see, we have a 23%, 22.23% purchase rate on $1 and 12 cents, and $1.10 closely follows suit, and everything basically from 90 cents all the way up to $1.12, and that's supported on the daily chart with the last trend it had, which came from 90 cents all the way up to $1.14. What we're looking for here is the break of $1.20. There is resistance there, but there is a possible run based on some of the historic patterns we see here. If we just go ahead and expand a little bit further out, you can see that those previous runs, which were quite explosive within the single day, this range from $1.38 all the way to $1.16. So we are looking for the break of $1.20, given how historically in recent history we haven't seen that actually broken. At that point, that's when we're going to enter in, and exit should be around $1.50, possibly more, but we'll have a stop loss set for $1.10 early on, and then adjust as needed as the price action changes throughout the day. And that's pretty much the plan. Again, entry, break of $1.20, and stop loss set to $1.10, exit anywhere above $1.50. Make sure to adjust your stop loss as needed. Next one we're looking at here is INAP. INAP ended in red on the last trading day it had, but what we're looking at here is a 3-bar play that may be set up tomorrow actually. So if we have a higher high tomorrow, that could be an indicator that the third bar that's coming up on the daily here will be recovery at least up to $1.41 or a little bit beyond that. So similar to the previous stock, we'll be hoping that it should open around $1.20 and climb to break $1.30, which is that previous resistance point right there. If it breaks $1.30, that will be the entry point. We'll have a stop loss set at $1.20, and similar to CBLI, we'll be looking to exit anywhere from $1.50 moving upwards. It has a huge potential for a larger run than that, but again, this is all imperative if everything lines up, including the volume, how much is currently being bought and sold for this specific stock on the day tomorrow, and if it does open on a higher high than previously and breaks that $1.30 resistance. So all those factors are necessary for us to actually jump in on this and secure profits. Again, ensure that you have your stop losses in place. That is vital in any trades that you're making. Our next one we have is JAN. JAN past 2-day trading days got up to a high of 487. We're hoping, looking specifically for this to break 392 resistance, I believe, which is like around there. We're looking for it to break that specific resistance point, and at that point we're looking to enter above the break of $4. If it breaks $4, we might get it up to 450, depending on the volume that's in at the time. We have a free float of 3.2 mil. Depending on the volume that we have, we may be able to see it break the previous high of 487 in recent history, but just look for anything above $4.50 to secure profits or set your stop losses at that point. My current stop loss at the beginning of the trade will be at $3.80. I'm very excited about ADAP. Again, all of the trades that I do focus primarily on charting and some of the statistics that we have, specifically just the volume and the float. And my entry is based purely on if volume actually jumps on that particular stock for that day or not. If not, I'll set my stop loss tight and exit my trade if it's not working out, and if it is working out, I'll continue with it. I'm very minimal with the direction that I go, but have the strong belief, and it pretty much is true, that as long as your stop losses is set tightly, pretty much your low losses are nothing compared to your higher profits that you'll have. So focusing on specifically the patterns that we have, the technical analysis that we have, looking at ADAP, the review shows that it's made higher lows essentially since the last red that we're seeing. So as you can see, every individual day has had a higher low and pretty much a higher high as well. So that is conducive that we will be seeing possibly a higher low set up tomorrow with a higher high on close as well. And it is forming a nice extending trend line here, as you can see on the daily chart. So we're looking for a break of $4.80. It's currently at $4.52. At that break, we will then jump in. Ideal open will be above 450, but at the break of $5, we're pretty much, it's gonna skyrocket at that point. So I'm setting my stop loss at 485 and jumping in at the break of 490 pretty much. But we'll see how this works out tomorrow. And finally, we have the infamous CPAH. CPAH had a legendary week last week with a jump from pretty much cents all the way up to $6, and then came back down to 264, which is where it's at right now, I believe. CPAH, just simple because of how explosive of a run it was and how much float was available, it is a high potential that in this new week it might have newfound support and volume fluctuating in. So it is a little bit riskier simply because of how much of a big run it had last week, but we're looking for a break of the current downtrend. So if we see a reversal right here and we see a new trend line popping off tomorrow, at that point is when we would want to jump in. So it might be anywhere from 280 really and $3, but if it breaks $3, definitely jumping in, and this could really go as much as $6, which was the previous high. But pretty much just hop in and keep your stop losses tight. And with all trades, I specifically look for a 3 to 5% profit, but anything above that is blessings. So let's keep it tight, and we'll see how this goes tomorrow. Later. Oh yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Yes, I hope this is right.